Well, the Calgary Flames finishing off back-to-back games coming out of the Christmas break here tonight in Seattle with travel in the middle against a Kraken team that is fresh. Haven't played in a few days coming out of the Christmas break. This was their first game as we welcome you to Game Over, brought to you by McDonald's. And the Calgary Flames, despite trailing in this hockey game midway through, find a way to get a victory and find a way to climb back into a playoff spot. For the sixth straight game, they actually score first in this affair tonight, and it was Tyler Toffoli that would do it. His team leading 15th goal of the season, gathers in a loose puck, lots of traffic in front of Philip Grubauer, 1-0, but Seattle would score to tie it up with just over a minute to play in that first period, so we were tied 1-1 going into the second period, and that's where Seattle came out like a house on fire in that middle frame. They would score just over a minute into that period. It would lead Daryl Sutter to call a timeout, said he saw a couple things he didn't like, calls the timeout, and slowly but surely the Flames would settle into their game as that middle period would wear on, and it would be a power play goal that would end up tying it up. Elias Lindholm directs it on net, and it was tipped in right in front by Nazem Kadri. 14 on the year for Kadri, but more importantly, ties the game up. Dan Vladar makes a couple of big stops, including a couple of breakaways, and two of them on Brandon Tanev in that middle period. And then in the third, we transfer it over, and Dan Vladar said it after the game. He just felt like whatever team would get that next one, it would be the difference maker, and sure enough, that's exactly what it was. Jonathan Huberdeau, after missing on a glorious chance earlier in the period, he capitalizes. Rasmus Andersson gets it to the net. Huberdeau spins and scores, 7th of the season for him, but more importantly, it is the game-winning goal in this one as the Calgary Flames hold on. Dan Vladar stops all 6 shots he faces in the third period, 29 overall. Flames win it. They leapfrog both Edmonton as well as Seattle and now sit third place in the Pacific Division with 41 points. They get a couple of days off now, and they look forward to their next action back at Scotiabank Saddledome on New Year's Eve against the Vancouver Canucks.